Hi, Jeff Coveney, Rev Engine Marketing. Today we're joined by Jon Miller. We're going to talk about the latest trends in account-based marketing. We sat here a year ago. We talked a little bit about account-based marketing, and it has just exploded. Can you talk a little bit about what's been going on the last year?
Yeah, well, the whole idea of account-based marketing has really taken off over the last probably 2 years, I'd say. In the last 2 years, search volume for the word account-based marketing has gone 10x, and in the last little over a year since we started Engagio, it's up 5x. So just huge amounts of increased interest in the term, and I think there's a couple things that are really driving that increased interest. I think the biggest, account-based marketing is not a new word, right? It's been around.
Not new at all. It's been around forever.
It's been around for 10 years. ITSMA is talking about it. The problem is, I think that people looked at it back then and said, "Wow, that's hard. That's complicated. That's only for big companies with a lot of staff who are going after really, really, really big deals." That's kind of how the way ITSMA talked about it. But what's happened in just the last little period of time is new technologies have emerged and new approaches to ABM that make it more scalable and make it more relevant for more companies that are going after different sized deals. So now all of a sudden, this concept, which has just always made sense, makes sense to be account-centric, is now people are realizing that it's not just this big, hard, complicated thing that's for the other guys. They're looking at it and saying, that's for me. I can do that, in my business, and a lot more people are adopting it. And then, I think the other thing that's happened just in the last year is, more and more vendors like us, Engagio, and like Terminus, who are pretty good at content marketing and buzz building, are entering the market and are driving content and just driving market creation around the term. So, like I say, I didn't invent the word account-based marketing, but I certainly poured a lot of fuel on that fire.
Yeah, you've had a lot of fuel putting it out there. So it's definitely been great watching that market grow.
Yep.
Looking ahead, next 12 to 24 months, where do you see account-based marketing going?
In the next 12 to 24 months is that, it's not going to be about account-based marketing. It's going to be increasingly about account-based everything.
Everything. Right.
And the whole idea is, how can I actually coordinate and orchestrate what marketing does and what sales does and what sales development does to all the people at the account across all the different channels. There's an analogy I like to use. It's a football play.
Yeah.
Right? And you got the coach designs the plays, right? And says, these are the strategies that we want to run. And then you got the quarterback, right? The salesperson's probably the quarterback. Says, we're going to run this particular play right now, for that account. And then the play lines up all the people on my side with all the people on their side. And everybody has a role. The running back has to do something. The wide receiver has to do something. The linemen have to do something. Just like in account-based everything, marketing has a role to play, sales has a role to play, sales development has a role to play, even the executives have a role to play. It's about coordinating, orchestrating all those interactions on the playfield, so that way you can really reach your goals of engaging the account. That's what we mean by account-based everything.
So let's shift gears for a second. Let's talk a little bit about you, Jon. So you've made this transition. You've now founded Engagio. Can you talk a little bit about that transition now, starting another big company?
Sure. Well, I'm having a blast first and foremost.
Which is important. You got to love what you do, and I know you do.
It's really a lot of fun. Engagio is a year and a quarter old now, but it's been a pretty amazing year. I mean, since when you and I saw each other at Marketo Summit last year, we just announced. And now we've got a team. We have 39 customers. We have actually just over $700,000 of annual recurring revenue, which not a huge number, but it's pretty darn good for a one-year-old company.
Right, yeah.
And then what I'm most excited about is we just launched our new product, which is all about actually orchestrating those highly relevant, personalized interactions, across the different teams and across channels. We call it Engagio Playmaker.
Right. So I'm going to switch gears again.
Okay.
Talk about, give you the really hard question.
All right, ready.
So last year I asked you about your favorite movie. So this year it's going to be about if you were stuck on a deserted island and only had one food to eat the rest of your life, what would that be?
Burritos.
Burritos or Doritos?
Burritos.
Oh, all right. All right.
You know, it's got
It's got the rice. It's got
delicious.
steak or chicken.
Probably chicken, a little healthier.
Little
You know,
healthier.
No doctors on the desert island.
All right. Well, appreciate you taking the time today.
All right. Thank you very
Till
much.
next year, we'll have a lot more to talk about,
Awesome.
right? Yeah.
Awesome. Take care.
And thanks for watching. And until next time on Rev Engine Insider. Looking to stay connected with the latest digital marketing trends? Make sure to sign up for Rev Engine Insider. We got great interviews coming up with Scott Brinker, Josh Hill, and other great digital marketing leaders.
Jeff Coveney, Rev Engine Marketing. I am in some serious virtual reality. Forget about this. I got to get out of virtual reality and into reality. We're going to be talking about some super hot marketing topics this week. Got to get Lenny in there. Whose dog is that, Lenny?
Yeah, it's for the
Our video producer's dog.